we're actually going to be lowering my C7 Z06 on these stock bolts. I'll get into it a little bit more once I shut this thing off. So I don't want to just turn it off right away because obviously we're going to do this thing in the garage. The sun is out today here in Houston, Texas, boys, and it is hot. No way we're going to be doing this right here. So I'm going to put the Corvette right here in the middle. Then we're gonna lower it on the stock bolts. I'm not exactly sure how low I want to go. I just know that I want to get rid of some wheel gap, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I got the homie Arvin pulling up. I actually met this guy a long time ago, like in March or in February. He also has a C7 Z06, and I actually ran him with the GT500. He put the works on me. Anyways, I added him on Facebook and I actually told him I wanted to get a C7Z. I was looking into getting one. Told him I wanted a Stingray at first and blah, blah. So we started talking and all this stuff. And then when I actually got my C7Z, I showed it to him and he was like, if you need anything or you got any questions, ask me. And we've been talking about just the Corvette and stuff. And I actually asked him if he could help me do the lowering on the stock bolts. So he's on his way right now. He's gonna help me lower this car since he's done it a lot. He's on his way right now. I'm gonna go ahead and move the vet in the middle of the garage, and then as soon as he comes, we're just gonna get started. That's dope. So you just jack it up and then you just get in there and then counterclockwise. That's dope, man. That's so dope. And don't they make like aftermarket bolts like to make it more lower or whatever? But,
you start changing a lot of the suspension architecture, and once you get to that point, you're better off getting the drop spindles.
Okay.
Which I just got a set for my rear.
Okay.
Because I'm doing 15s on mine.
Oof.
But yeah.
So it just jacks up to release the tension, right? Mm-hmm. So you can loosen it or tighten it. All right. That's dope. That's dope.
If you look underneath here, you can see it's like a single leaf spring. You see that? So instead of like a truck leaf spring where you have the leaf packs on each side, you just have one single one on the vents, and it's actually made out of carbon fiber.
Okay, so, carbon fiber. Trying to get in the 50s, and here I am getting one in the 60s.
Whatever, you got a beautiful car.
Thank you, bro. Yeah. Been trying to get the Laguna Blue fat man.
There used to be a Laguna Blue one that was bolt-on. It was tuned by Speed Inc. They used to come out to our local track in Indiana from Chicago.
Yeah.
Him and his dad had one.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about when you put aftermarket bolts? You got to take the whole thing off and everything?
Yeah, you gotta remove the bolt.
Yeah, that sounds like good too, man. Alright, I'm gonna show you the results. Once all 4 sides are done, then we can really see how much it got lowered by. I don't want to do it one by one because then you're probably not even gonna notice. So, alright, get back to you when all 4 are done. Upper and lower, or do I have to do like fuel mods or whatever?
Okay. So the fuel mods.
Okay.
At 700 wheel horsepower, plus or minus like 20 wheel horsepower, you run out of high side and low side.
Okay.
So you gotta do the low side pump first. That's usually what runs out first.
Okay.
So that's, you know, get a DSX pump or a 4 triple kit. Or
DSX, that's what I've been seeing on, okay.
Yeah. I had the DSX, it took me till 851.
Okay.
And then it ran out.
All right.
That's not Houston numbers. That's,
right,
all
right.
And now I have the 4 triple, and it should be good till like 1500 with new fuel top lines and all that. And that's usually the first thing to run out. But the DSX pump is great. It just takes 5 minutes. I mean, it takes like an hour to install, to be honest.
Okay.
And it just plugs in, and it actually uses the CAN bus, so it like can tell the fuel requirements of the ECU and turn on and off then instead of just using like a hop switch.
Okay.
That's why I like it. Quartz makes a low side that's a little bit better, but I don't think it has that feature where it connects to the ECU.
So I'm just gonna have to go up, or then I can't go lower?
So you can do upper lower. Tyrell did that and he made 700 on.
Oh, the automatic one?
Yep,
cool.
The gray one.
Yep.
And
I think I raced him. Yeah, I raced him.
Yep. But you get a lot of heat soak. The faster you spend up lower, the more you're gonna have heat soak. So,
okay, yeah, makes sense.
You know, with that, with a 230 pull, you need 85. You'll max out your fuel system, make 700 wheel. And
now I heard you can't go 85 until you go cam.
You can. It just depends how much power you're gonna want to make. So you'll run out, like I said, at about 700 wheel. Doesn't matter what, you know. If you have a low side, you can run fully 85 to like 700 wheel horsepower. If you're making more than that, so 230 headers and around fully 85 will put you right around 700 wheel. You might run out at like 60% E85 though. It depends. Some cars are happier than the others.
Now what about? Do you think I should do? Because I'm getting that whole.
Power nozzles. I'm not tuned on it, so I can run it without it. It hurts. You know, technically I'd make more power if I was tuned on it, but I don't like to trust my engine on it. That's
okay. Yeah, I don't. So, that sounds a little risky, man.
Like, some guys run it for like 100 wheel horsepower worth of fuel. So.
All right, we're truly gonna see if it has stock tune. You can see that?
Yeah.
You can see exactly.
I'll look at the torque tables and it'll tell me. The torque tables aren't touched. It's pretty much a stock tune.
We'll truly see. And there's what, HP tuners?
Yep.
Just plug that thing right into the OBD thing and it'll show you?
Yep.
Alright, alright.
The last four are your build order.
Okay.
So yours is number 09300. And honestly, I'm not sure if that's like C7 and Z06 combined or just Z06. I think it's just Z06 because the number before that, I think the 5 or whatever says if it's a Z06 and 6 says, I think it's a 7 if it's a Z07 pack or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't remember. And we're just going to view the torque tables. And these will be around 650 pounds if it's stock. So depending on the timing and the air mass. So yeah, 654 foot-pounds. These are stock torque tables. Pretty familiar with these stocks, so I can just tell. Yep.
Alright.
You unfortunately have a stock car for now.
Good to know.
So yeah.
Alright, good to know, good to know.
Keeps your bypass valve, that's what opens and closes your bypass valve. I've actually noticed these, they're actually cracked open a little from the factory, so they have a boost leak from the factory. And that's why your car was at 10.4 pounds, and Fabian's, we actually saw 12.5 with an intake. And I mean, it was a colder day, don't get me wrong,
yeah.
But you know,
we just went and did a quick
we picked up about 1.5 pounds in his car, which I think the ZL1s are just a little bit more incorrectly than these.
Yeah.
It's a free mod.
Oh yeah, so you just.
Yep. So we're just gonna back this off till it's not touching anymore.
Okay.
Actually, yours was touching a lot.
Oh my gosh. Guys, my guy Arbor here is showing me a lot of things about this car. Like we literally took the top off right now. We went and did a little data log. The car was running all right, right? It was,
yeah. It's running perfect.
Good for stock.
Yeah, let's see if we can put a little bit more.
We actually, well, he told me to remove this part right here, and I can hear the supercharger a lot more now, and it was crazy. I was letting my camera charge when we went out real quick, but I'm about to show you guys the finished results with the car because it's actually sitting way lower now. It was adjusting, so after we're done with this, I'll give you guys a nice look. But oh my gosh, I'm finding out so many things about this car. Every single day I learn something new.
Gotta love them.
Gotta love them, man. All right, boys, here is the final result. The car being lowered on the stock bolts. It went from 4 fingers to 3 fingers, like I showed. Big shout out to the homie Arbin for coming through and showing me how to do this. I saw videos on how to do it, but I was just, you know what, man, can you come through and show me? Because he told me if I needed help with anything with this car, because he knows about them a lot, and I was just like, yo, I actually want to lower it on the stock bolts, and it's like, I can definitely go help you. So big shout out to the guy Arbin for coming through and doing this for me. The car looks freaking amazing. I mean, it's not even like all the way slammed like how I normally would want my cars, but I actually don't want this one all the way like stupid low, like 1 finger like how the Shelby was. I eventually, like I said, want to put a drag setup, and I don't want to rub at all, so geez, the car looks insane. God damn. I don't know, what you guys think? Tastefully lowered? Needs more low or what? This is lowered all the way on the stock bolts. No aftermarket bolts or anything. Jesus. I'm pretty satisfied. I'm very satisfied. Just doing a quick walk around. I'm like looking at it for the first time myself. It fully like settled down too. Cause at first I could still fit 4 fingers, but then after we drove it out the garage and then drove it around the block, did that little pull. He had his HP tuner, so he wanted to just see how the car was and wanted to see if it was truly stock, because I told him about the whole story and everything, and he's like, I got my HP tuners, we could definitely check it out. And yeah, there it is, guys. I guess you can say this is the first modification that we did. I mean, it was kind of a free modification. So there you go, lowered on the stock bolts. I just end this video right here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. Pretty sure all these people driving, seeing me vlog, and you know what, I don't care, man. Like, look at my frick. I really wouldn't be here without y'all. I've done a lot of things, man, and to be where I am today, man, my life is just so crazy right now that, like, I can't even believe I'm looking at this car right here right now, man. I've done a lot of things to be where I am right now in this moment where I'm filming this video, man. Let me tell you, it's all worth it. I'm still at it right now, still trying to find new ways to, you know, make shit happen. I'm just rambling, guys. I'm ending this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that good shit. And I think I should get the actual performance modifications tomorrow. So, or Tuesday, I don't know, we'll see. It should be the next day or two. So, I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Peace out.